things.
Before we look at the back row here, can we see what's in your fridge?
Yeah,
because the shop fridge is pretty important.
MTV crib style.
I'm gonna disappoint because I'm not a beer drinker, so I've got a whole lot of soda.
Man's ready to party.
I've got some apple cider though.
You got something for everybody though. Like anybody that's gonna come to your shop, they got.
You know what? So we have meetups here. We try to make it so if you feel like drinking something that's non-alcoholic, I'm not against alcohol. Don't get me wrong, but like I just don't stock it.
It doesn't mix with cars that well either.
Fair enough. Good point.
This section sticks out a little differently than.
It does, and it's a little harder to get to. So I've got an 08 Shelby GT500, and I bought this car modified. So it's got a carbon trunk. It's got a carbon hood. The guy did a really good job at modifying it with some expensive bits of carbon.
What's the color on the SS? This is rare, isn't it?
No, I don't. So that's a great question. I don't know that it's rare, and that probably is rarer than black. Although I want a black. This was like the other color. It's called dark cherry, I believe. Although I'm probably going to get flamed for getting it wrong. But it's a black cherry derivative, and I like it no matter what. It's a low mile car, and it was untouched. And I always had a soft spot for Impala SSs and Mercury Marauders and Grand Nationals and all those kind of like old man cars. That's excuse my flat tire too on my '93 Cobra. Cool bits about this car is it's got the leather interior, which was an option, which I was happy to grab. And I found this one local, which is amazing, and I had it for a couple years now. Just a good all-around Fox body looking car.
Yeah, they just look great the way they are. I couldn't change the wheels if I got one of these.
Agreed. No, it's one of those few cars
good.
that you don't want to change the wheels, which is amazing.
Speaking of great wheels,
right, this car too.
The last zr1 in the shop.
Correct, and it's a 91 LT5 ZR1, and I don't even know what this color is called either, but I'm a kid of the 80s, and this was the color I had to have, because if you were in high school in the late 80s, early 90s, like this was the car you looked up to. So again, bone stock, 3,000 mile, 91 ZR1.
3,000, I was going to say, looking underneath here, it looks brand new.
It's pretty clean, and I bought it 2 years ago whenever I got that Mr. Chrome, and like it didn't go for much at all, and I was lucky to grab it. And anymore, you know, these cars are going up in value. I'm surprised it wasn't expensive back then.
Another 90s vehicle I would love to have.
Yes, more 90s. So I'm in the market for more of these, because again, it's high school, right? This is a 93. I graduated in 92. For those who don't know, the young kids watching these days, the Typhoon was like your track hawk of the day, which is all-wheel drive, right? Turbo, single turbo V6. Yeah. Like it was and like we would crush Mustangs and all the stuff of the day, which is interesting.
Dig. Oh yeah.
And then above that, I got a roller. It's a Trailblazer SS roller. It was set up for drag. Used to be a big single turbo LS3. Yeah, it was a big Instagram car. And we should get my other Trailblazer too while we're walking around.
Oh, that's right. We forgot that, the black one. We'll go back there.
This is also a favorite of mine too. This was like trying to make a track hawk that's not a track hawk. So the Trailblazer I've always had a soft spot for. A buddy of mine had them back in the day when they were brand new. And so this is a 408 stroked LS2 with a 2.3 Magnuson on top. It's about 800 wheel, all-wheel drive. So it's got spray we haven't quite sprayed yet, but beyond that, it's a fun daily driver just to surprise Corvettes with and anybody else who's around.
It's like some firework.
Yeah. Right, so this is my stereo addiction comes into play here. This is where the battery goes if it was a stock car, but there is no battery here. This is the power distribution block for the stereo. The battery lives in the back of the car. It's a lithium battery, and it's bigger to handle the stereo that was put in.
Oh, dang.
It dates me. But
yes, is that an 18?
So it's a single 18 PSI Platform 5 on 5,000 watts with a 1,200 watt for the front stage, for the front doors, back doors.
5,000 watts, 800 horsepower. Nice combo.
I know, but it's like that thing where it's like, you added all that weight to the thing that had the horse? Yes, I did. That's me.
Yeah, but you have this.
Fair enough. They don't all have